Hello, hi everybody. Hi. Today we're gonna be making a simple juice. It's gonna be only two ingredients, and I'm going to be swapping out my hopper on my Nama J2 for the citrus attachment. So I'm going to switch over now so you can see how easy it is. You just remove it off of the base, and then I'm gonna add the citrus attachment, which is right here. All right, so let's put on the citrus attachment. All right, simple like that. It does have the cover, so I'm gonna remove my cover. All right, so we're ready to make some juice, y'all. So today on the menu is orange juice. So I'm gonna be juicing this big bowl of oranges. All right. All right, so I'm gonna start. Let me put on some gloves. How's everybody doing today? Happy Saturday. Hello. Thank you. You like my hair? Thank you. Keeping it simple, just a slick back ponytail, you know, so I could get up and go. All right, so I'm gonna cut up my oranges now. All right, and then let me put my picture. All right, so let's start. I'm gonna just start with one orange just so you guys can see. Okay, really simple. So I already have juice coming out. See? There's already juice at the bottom of my container. It's starting to fill up here. And that was only a half of an orange. Alright. Simple, just like that. Alright, so yep, I'm gonna cut up some more oranges. So for this orange juice, I am going to be adding a little extra ingredient in there just to enhance the flavor. So I will introduce that ingredient a little later. Hi, Corey D. Getting all of the juice. What better than to make your own orange juice, right? Right from home. Better than any store-bought orange juice. Let's do another one, and then I'm going to show you guys how much orange juice I have so far. All right, let's see here. Okay, all that orange juice. Look how easy that was. All I did was cut my oranges in half. All right, so that was 2.5 oranges so far. And look how much juice I have already. And I just started. I'm just getting started. I still have a full bowl of oranges to juice. So let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. I love fresh orange juice. It's something different. It hits different versus buying the ones in the store. You could taste the difference. I don't know about you, but I actually can taste the added preservatives. It just is not the same. Fresh orange juice, much better. Can't compare. Let's see what some of the comments says. Yes, that is the best. Yes, so I am pushing it down on my citrus attachment until all of the juice comes out. Simple, simple. Let's do another one here. Look at all of that juice, y'all. A lot of juice coming out. And then let me just show you how it looks in my citrus attachment. So it's separating the pulp from the liquid. The liquid gets caught in here and then it comes out into my juice pitcher. So it's a pretty simple and easy tool that you can use to make your own orange juice at home. It also comes with a different size attachment. I'm using the bigger attachment for my oranges. You can also use this one for grapefruits. And then there's a smaller one if you want to do like lime and lemons. So let's keep going. If you do like a little bit of pulp in your juice, you can just add some of the pulp back into the juice. All right, look how nice and clean it is. All the juice is out and it's so simple. No peeling required. Just press down on the machine on your citrus attachment and you got juice. Look at that, just like that. All the juice is coming out into my pitcher. I'm gonna see, this was one bag of oranges that I'm using. These are the oranges that I have left to juice. So yes, a lot of fresh juice is coming out, leaving the pulp behind. But like I said, you can add pulp, a little bit of pulp back in there. If you want extra pulp, add a little bit more. But I just wanted to show you how simple and easy this process is. Let's turn this off for a moment. If I did want to use the attachment, the hopper that comes with my juicer, I can, but I will have to cut the peel off before I add it into the hopper. But with the citrus attachment, no peeling required, honey. You just cut your citrus ingredient in half and then just press down on that citrus attachment. And then the juice is made. Simple, simple. You can do it with grapefruit, lemons, limes. No peeling needed. So normally this, the base, it comes as this is the J2 base. This is the Nama J2, and it comes with the traditional hopper style. But I took that off and I replaced it with the citrus attachment, which is what you see right here. You see that it's separating all the pulp. And all I have to do is press down on it and then it will create all of this juice. And so far, this is what I have. Looking good. pretty simple, easy process. If you're just joining, I am doing a simple orange juice recipe. It's gonna be just 2 ingredients. I have one more ingredient to juice, and I'm using the Nama J2. I took off the hopper, the loading hopper, to add my citrus attachment. And so all I'm doing is just pressing down on it, so then now it can release all of the juice into this catcher here, this base. And then I'm gonna release it into the pitcher, just like that. Simple, simple. I only have 2 more oranges. And as you can see, this process is extremely easy, simple, a great way to incorporate more fresh juices into your diet, into your lifestyle, and less store-bought juice, the better. Now you're having less exposure to preservatives and man-made refined sugars. You get only natural sugars. Let's see. We have 2 more oranges to do, and then I'll check to see how many ounces we were able to make. So the Nama J2 has a lot of hidden talents. As you know, it makes juice in the hopper, in the regular hopper that it comes with. As you can see on a lot of my videos, you see that I use the hopper. And then you can remove it, use your citrus attachment. And then I've also posted videos showing you of me making sorbet. And I've done a live where I made sorbet in there. All I did was take the filter out and put a sorbet attachment, and voila, you have homemade ice cream. So there's a lot of things that you could do with this little machine for healthier options at home. Okay, almost done here with my oranges. Let's see, look at the juice. Juice is coming out, fresh juice. Hello, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm making fresh orange juice. We're almost done. Look at that. Look how easy that is. No peeling. All right. We're almost done with the oranges, and then I'm gonna add a little twist to my orange juice to enhance the flavor. Even though it already tastes amazing with just the oranges, I want to just be a little extra. And it's really safe to use. It goes at a slow speed, so, and the part that I'm pressing down on is not sharp. So it's extremely safe if you want to get the kids involved in making better health choices, having a healthier diet. You can get the kids involved. This is a great family activity. All right, so all of my oranges are done being juiced. This is what I have so far for the orange juice here. So let's see, this is, how much juice was I able to make? 32 ounces of juice. That's what I have so far, 32 ounces. And that came from 1 bag of oranges, which is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 oranges, and I was able to get, so far, 32 ounces of juice. And still a little bit more is coming out. There we go. So before I juice the next ingredient, I wanted to show you guys the amount of pulp that came out that was separated from my juice using this citrus attachment. Let me show you here. This pulp, again, just like regular orange juice, some has no pulp, some has little pulp, some has heavy pulp. It's your discretion. You can customize your orange juice however you want to make it. If you want to add a little bit of pulp in there, go ahead. If you want to add a lot of pulp, go ahead. You make it how you want it to be. Just as long as you're making healthier choices, that's all I care about. I'll be happy about that. So this is all of the pulp that came from the 12 oranges. And if you do not like pulp in your orange juice, you can repurpose this pulp. You can put it directly into your smoothies. You can actually use it when you're baking, making carrot cakes, things like that, because it does have a lot of moisture still left in there. So that is good for baking purposes, to make your baking goods very moist. So yes, I did make a carrot bread out of my carrot cake, and it did have oranges in there. I will post that video for you guys so you can see. And it came out delicious, by the way. So yes, this is the amount of, so don't throw your pulp away. Keep your pulp. All right, so there's still some more juice coming out. And look at that. Look at that. And I barely did any peeling, as you can see. All I did was cut my oranges in half, pressed it down onto my Nama J2 with the citrus attachment, and voila, we got magic. We got orange juice. All right, so I'm getting ready to use my next ingredient. I just want to move all of these peels out of the way so you can see the next ingredient. All right, so lemons. So I am going to add a little bit of lemon juice inside of my orange juice. So I'll add only 2, so then it's not too sour, but it does add a little bit extra refreshing taste, a little extra vitamin C, helps with digestion, inflammation. You can't go wrong with a little lemon in your juices. Yes. All right, so let me cut them in half. All right, so we're ready to juice our lemons. So there is a smaller attachment. I did not bring it, but I will use the bigger attachment for my lemons, but it does have a smaller attachment. All right, so the juicer base that I'm using is a Nama J2, and I'm using the citrus attachment on there. This is how it normally comes. So you have to buy the citrus attachment separately, but it comes with your regular size hopper, which is pretty big. So if you did want to just make orange juice in here, you can. You'll just have to peel it. So with the citrus attachment, they came up with this option for those who don't want to peel and you just want to make a quick juice, fresh orange juice, fresh grapefruit juice on the go. All right, so now let's add, you can get the juicer. It is available, the attachment, the citrus attachment is also available on namawell.com, and you can use my coupon code. It's my name, Nikia10. The spelling of my name is Nickeya, and then the numbers 10, Nikia10, to get 10% off. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start juicing my lemons. All right, that's pretty quick and easy. It's not gonna be a lot of lemon juice, but I just wanted to add a little bit just to enhance the flavor, like I said. See? have one more half of a lemon here. Happy Saturday, y'all. I'm so glad you guys are on my live. I appreciate you. All right. So now let's add that lemon juice in here. Lemon juice, when you add lemon juice to your juice recipes, it does extend the shelf life in your refrigerator. I always recommend to store your juices in an airtight glass container in the fridge for up to 72 hours. But as soon as it's better to drink your juices immediately or within 48 hours at least, because then you receive the most amount of nutrients and vitamins and minerals from your juices. The longer you wait to drink your juices, the more chances of depletion of the minerals that you may have. So you won't be able to maximize it from the health standpoint if you wait too long. You can, if you're making really big batches, you can freeze the batches. And I would recommend same thing, using a airtight glass container that's shatterproof in the fridge, in the freezer, sorry. And you can store for up to 6 weeks. Some people say up to 3 months, but in my opinion, I like to say 6 weeks because I would rather give you a shorter time frame and have you stay on the healthier side with your fresh homemade juice recipes versus going that long and having possibility of it being spoiled or whatever the case is. So yes, this is my juice. So in this recipe, we have a bag of oranges, which we already juiced, and we didn't have to peel anything, okay? Look at that. All we did was cut our oranges in half, add it on top of our citrus attachment on the Nama J2, and then voila, juice came out at the bottom here, and then we added the juice to our pitcher, like so. And then I added 2 lemons, okay? 2 lemons, and then this is the beauty that we ended up with. So now we're at about 42 ounces of juice, which is amazing. That is a good amount of juice. I paid, how much did I pay for this bag of oranges? I think I paid $6 or $7 for the bag of oranges, but that's worth it knowing that you're getting something that's healthy, that doesn't have any added preservatives, chemicals, or refined sugars. So you can't go wrong, right? And then this is the pulp that we ended up with that's separated from our citrus attachment. So again, don't throw your pulp away. You can repurpose this pulp. This can go great into your smoothies. You can actually blend these up, mix it with pineapple juice or coconut water, and make pulp-sicles is what I like to call them, which is a popsicle made out of pulp. Then you can also, I've heard some people say that you can use this as a face scrub, and I've never tried it yet. I need to. Why not, right? It's natural. So we should be utilizing these things on our face if possible. You know, everybody has different skin and can be sensitive, but you know, if you are in a position to use it as maybe like a nice little scrub on your face, maybe for 5 minutes, then why not? You know, it's better than just throwing your pulp in the trash, right? Also, I've read that you can use this as like in the soil for, I think is it called composite? I'm not too familiar with that, y'all. So help me out in the comment section. But yeah, like to add in your soil to enhance your if you're growing any fruits or vegetables. All right, so yeah, so this is the juice that we compost. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Compost soil. Yes, you can add it on there. Watching from hi New Jersey. So yes, this is what we have here, which is 40 ounces of juice. All right. Yeah, it's actually 40. I know I said 42, but it's actually 40 ounces of juice. All right, so I do have some bottles that I want to pour my juice in. All right. All right. So just take off these gloves really quick. So I have my little cute glass bottles ready to put my juices in. All right. So these bottles are 12-ounce bottles. They're glass and they come with airtight lids. All right, so I'm gonna get ready to pour my freshly made orange juice in there in the first bottle. Look how beautiful that color is. All right. All right, so let's close this up here. This is the first one. I have 3 more bottles. And a little bit in this last bottle. So because I have some extra juice, I'll store it in the fridge. These will not last more than 24 hours in my fridge because my family, they love my homemade juices. So this will be gone by tomorrow midday. But this is how they look. So beautiful. Look at these juices. So now let's try it because I've actually never juiced the orange and the lemons together by itself. So let's see how it tastes. It tastes really good. I love it. I love freshly made orange juice, and I added a little bit of lemon in there. It was 12 oranges that I used and 2 lemons, and it ended up being 40 ounces. These are 12-ounce glass bottles that I'm storing my juice in, and it tastes amazing. I'm gonna make sure to have one tomorrow morning for breakfast. Yes, yes. This is so good. Really, really good. So that's how easy it is, guys. It's really easy to make your juices from home. I used my Nama J2 base. And normally this is how the base comes when you purchase it. It comes like that, where you can add your fruits, your veggies inside of the hopper. And then you turn on and you make your juices that way. But you do have to peel your citrus ingredients before you put it in here or it'll be too bitter. So what I have is my citrus attachment. So when you take the hopper off and attach the citrus attachment on there and you put your oranges on there and then just turn it on, and then that's how you can avoid having to sit there and peel a whole bag of oranges to make orange juice, okay? So it's just that simple. So let me just write on here. Yes, let me look at some of these comments now. So look at the oranges. Here our orange juice with a little twist of lemon. Really good. All right. Let me read some of these comments here. Yes, these bottles are on Amazon. I do have in my bio of my YouTube profile, you'll see that I have my link tree on there. There's my Amazon storefront. So I literally have all of the supplies and equipment that I use in all my videos. I have all that information on my link tree. So Amazon is on there where you'll be able to get these bottles. And they are glass and you can store them in the fridge. They're airtight and they're super cute. Look at those transparent lids. All right, so super cute. All right. Yes, Matthew, it tastes really good. I hope you get a chance to try it. Yes, Chantel, this juice is gonna be gone within less than 24 hours, okay? Tomorrow morning, it'll be gone. If not tonight. Aw. Kiko said you are cool. Thank you so much, Kiko. And by the way, while I'm reading these comments, if you guys have any questions for me about juicing, please let me know now and I can answer them for you. Bonita, you said that this is an awesome combination. Your favorite combo for fresh juice. Lovely. Yes, this was my first time combining the oranges and the lemons to make the juice, and it was amazing. So I will definitely be combining that again for some fresh juice in the morning, okay? Thank you. Thank you for your feedback. I don't have a third ingredient, guys. I'm sorry. Maybe I didn't come prepared enough, but I tried to keep it as simple as possible. I used only 2 ingredients today, which was oranges and lemons. Maybe next time I'll do this demo and I'll use grapefruits in there. What do you guys think? Okay, so I see we have some trolls in the comment. That's fine. It's fine. The last bottle was done dirty. Oh yeah. I didn't have enough to make a full container's worth, so I use that as my taste testing bottle. But these are ready to go, right? All right, let's see. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining my pop-up live. I'll try my best to make more advanced notice for my lives, but I just really wanted to make this orange juice really quick before the night is over with so we can have it in the morning. But I promise to start prepping you guys a little bit sooner on my on my lives. Let's see. All right. Okay, yes. So again, the juicer that I'm using is the Nama J2, and this is how the Nama J2 comes right here. And it's the best juicer ever. You'll see it. I use it all the time in my videos. So yes, it's from namawell.com. And if you wanted to get this juicer, you can use my coupon code to receive extra 10% off. My code is Nikia10, and that's how you receive 10%. All right, which is NICKEYA10. All right, guys. Thank you for joining again. See you later, juicing besties. Bye.